Hi, I'm Sally Cannon and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be cooking green bomb soup. What is green bomb soup, you ask? Green bomb soup is the most easiest soup you can make, and it ticks a couple of boxes that I don't often tick when I'm cooking. Gluten-free and vegan. But before we get started, if you haven't already, don't forget to push subscribe down there in the bottom right corner. And once again, our two major cooking rules: wash our hands, which I've already done, and pour yourself a glass of wine. So today we're going to be drinking a Di Bortoli Sauv Blanc. So my cameraman, editor, producer, director, wardrobe, makeup, everything, she had a little swig of this before we started, but anyway. There you go, Jane.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Important to maintain your fluids when you're cooking. Now today with this dish, the ingredients are so simple and possibly everybody will have them ready to go. Frozen peas we'll be using, onion, fresh mint from the garden, and spinach and chicken stock. So simple. I'm actually going to be doing two versions of this dish today. I normally make it in a Thermomix, which is really simple. If you haven't got a Thermomix, you can make it on the stovetop. So today I'll be doing both the stovetop and the Thermomix. So let's get started. Obviously the onions, my tip for onions, as I've said before, keep them in the fridge. I cry every time I cut onions, but I find if I keep them in the fridge and I pop on my onion cutting goggles, then you're pretty much okay go. So I'll just quickly, now, for the Thermomix, you just basically need to cut it and peel it. The Thermomix will do all the chopping for you. Can't actually see. There we go. Maybe just insert quarters. So that goes in the Thermomix. We'll get back to that. And for the stove top, we do have to put in a little bit of extra effort, but don't be too precious because we will be blitzing this with a stick blender at the end. So cut it and peel it. There we go. Pop it in there. And in half once again. It's got a bit of a yucky bit on it. We'll just cut that off. There we go. Okay. Goggles off. Wash hands. The next thing, Thermomix, put your lid on, and on about 3, give it a bit of a blitz for a couple of seconds. Maybe 6. Lovely. Scrape down your sides. And pour in a bit of oil. My oil can's empty. Olive oil that I've got from my good friend Sally up there on the hill at Forest General Store. So pop a bit of that in. And then put that on to cook for about 6 minutes on 90. On about speed 3. Perfect. Now while that's doing the Thermomix, we will get underway with the stovetop version. So pop the heat onto the fry pan, the saucepan. Bit of oil. Just breaking up the onion there, all very nice. And just tidy up. Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Have another little swig. Mix just right. Needs hydrating. Okay, so the onion has been cooking away nicely in both the Thermomix and in the saucepan. I just stopped that halfway and gave the sides a bit of a scrape down. It's bubbling away nicely. So we'll get to the stovetop version first. Now what I've got measured out here is about 500 grams of frozen peas. So you just pour that in. Mix it around. I've pre-boiled the kettle and just cover it with a bit of hot water. Probably, if you were measuring, probably just under half a litre maybe. I'll give you a bit of a look at that. Doesn't look the best, but like I said, we will be blitzing it at the end, so it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Masal stock cubes, chicken stock cubes, are vegan. They're a chicken style stock cube. So if you didn't know that already, you know now that you can use Masal chicken style stock cubes in your vegan cooking. And all I'm going to do is pop one into the saucepan with the peas and the onion. Pop the lid on, and that's basically done for a little bit. That'll need to come to the boil and probably just bubble away for a couple of minutes, and that's done. Getting back to the Thermomix, we're going to do the same thing. So for people with Thermomixes, I'll just stop that. I always like to have a plate next to my Thermomix to rest the lid on because it does get a bit dirty. Just once again, scrape down the edges. I've lost my tool. I don't know where my special Thermomix tool is, but anyway, once again, frozen peas. Set it back to your scales back to 0 and pop in 500 grams. There we go. And water, 400. So tear it back to 0 and 400 in the water. A bit more, but that doesn't matter. Alright, lid on, back on. Once again, temperature 90, probably for about 8 minutes on about speed 3, and that'll cook nicely. We've got the stock cube. So once again, you Masal chicken style stock cube. It is vegan. So pop that in. There you go. I don't bother to dilute the stock cubes. They will dilute when the water gets hot, and obviously when we blitz it at the end, everything will just get obliterated. It won't matter. Alright, so talk amongst yourselves while that all cooks away, and I'll be back soon. Okay, so the stovetop version and the Thermomix version have been bubbling away now for about a half a glass of wine. So hang on a minute. Before we add the next 2 ingredients, we just need to give them a bit of a blitz. So the Thermomix is easy, just whiz it around to about a 7 or an 8. Beautiful. The stovetop version, just get your stick blender and give it a whiz. Now, you need to see the colour of this. So basically that is just the onion, the green peas from the freezer, and your Masal chicken style stock cube, which is obviously vegan. So this is all vegan and gluten free at this point, and we'll stay that way. So then what you do, get your baby spinach, pop a big handful of baby spinach in, take the lid off your thermo, pop a big bit of baby spinach in there, like so, squash it down a bit. Now most gardens have fresh mint growing, so just get it, give it a bit of a wash, rip it off the stem. You don't have to cut it up, we'll be blitzing again. So half in the thermo and the rest into the stovetop version. Alright, what we'll do, we'll blitz up the Thermomix, we'll pop the lid on. Round to about 7 or 8. Take the lid off. And pour it into a bowl. Oops, a bit splashy on the sides, that's alright. We can get over that. But there you go. There is, and with the stovetop version, just finish blitzing it with your stick blender, you'll get the same result. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, but this would have to be one of the healthiest, delicious, vegan, gluten-free recipes that I have in my repertoire. Green bomb soup. Perfect with a glass of Dean Di Bortoli Sauv Blanc. Enjoy.